Hi, I'm Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Wyatt Hartman, the Tri-Wing Encampment 1st Training Wing Cadet Commander. I'm excited that you've accepted the challenge of graduating as a member of the 1st Training Wing. This journey will be challenging, often pushing you outside of your comfort zone. You will bond and learn to work together as a team with your flight mates, have experiences that will last you a lifetime. This video is meant to give you all of the necessary information for you to graduate encampment successfully.
Hello, I'm Cadet Major Gregor Hines, the Tri-Wing Encampment 1st Training Wing Cadet Executive Officer. I will be leading a team of committed specialists that will be responsible for the planning, grading, and analysis of student success. I will also be responsible for maintaining proper conduct and well-being of both cadre and students by ensuring that their actions fall within the standards set by the Cadet Commander. Now, before you embark on your encampment journey, there are some key documents and paperwork that you need to complete, read, and understand. The pre-encampment document must be read through before arrival. This document will go over the purpose of encampment and will give you a better understanding before you arrive. In this document, you will find a list of basic memory work that is essential for you to memorize prior to encampment. You will be tested on it during the week. Similarly to the memory work, it is important to fully understand the CAP and encampment chain of command. Finally, upon arrival at encampment, you must have read and signed the student honor agreement, which will also go over Class A and B offenses as well as the strike and counseling system. You will be held to this agreement throughout encampment, so it is essential you fully understand and are willing to uphold it during the week. A list of materials that need to be done or read prior to encampment can be found on screen now. The Pre-Encampment Guide, Basic Memory Work, Student Honor Agreement, Chain of Command, An Understanding of Encampment, An Understanding of the TAC Officer, Squadron Commander, and Flight Cadre duties.
Hello, I'm Cadet Captain Nicholas Shart and I'm the Cadet Deputy Commander for Support for this year's Tri-Wing Encampment. I will be leading the support element of encampment that will ensure smooth day-to-day operation as well as daily communication to parents and supporters of the Tri-Wing Encampment. It is essential that you bring everything included in the packing list. If you do not bring all items listed, your encampment experience may be limited. Do not worry, everything that you will need is already included in the packing list. Some important items to bring include a twin sheet, pillowcase, blanket, towels, sunscreen, and deodorant. Also remember to arrive ready for success in your uniform with your honor agreement.
In addition to the reading and documents that you must complete prior to encampment, there are some aspects of Civil Air Patrol that you must perfect and practice before encampment begins. The first aspect is your uniform. You must adhere to the regulations set out by CAPR 39-1. This includes your grooming standards. Make sure that you show up to encampment with a sharp-looking uniform and hair that is well within the standards. Next is drill and ceremonies. Make sure that you have read and understood the Civil Air Patrol Drill and Ceremonies Manual. It is important to practice at your home squadron's regular drill. This drill may include right and left face, as well as marching movements, such as column left or column right. Make sure that you understand these prior to encampment as you will be graded on them during the week. Along with an academic section, there is a physical fitness section. Make sure that you are practicing physical fitness at your house or anywhere that you can. Make sure that you get in a routine of staying physically fit and physically active. We will be waking up early in the morning, so make sure that you establish a good sleep schedule so that it is not too shocking to you on the first day. There will be an academic section of encampment. Make sure you refer to the Pre-Encampment Guide Memory Work section and then memorize all of the listed memory work. It is important that you memorize this prior to encampment as you will be tested on this daily.
I am Cadet Senior Master Sergeant Jordan Lang, and I will be a Logistics NCO at this year's encampment.
I'm Cadet Chief Master Sergeant Luke Mahan. I'm a First Sergeant at this year's Tri-Wing Encampment.
I am Cadet Captain Jeremy Dunn. I'm 103rd Squadron Commander.
Hello, I am Cadet Captain Jason McSweeney, and I'm Cadre member here at the 2019 Tri-Wing Encampment.
So this year, students can definitely look forward to the experiences that they will go through with their fellow cadets, and that those experiences will help them propel themselves forward throughout their cadet career and cadet program.
I would really encourage cadets to be looking forward to the fact that they'll be coming to this event and this training as a bunch of individuals who may be insecure, they may not be sure in themselves or have not a lot of knowledge to these trainings, but I assure you that when you leave, you will leave as a team with experiences that you would not have gotten in any other organization.
I would say that encampment is a new experience. There's a lot of new things that you're going to kind of have to take a big leap into. Even though it's a very kind of unique time that you'll have, it's going to be extremely fun, and by the end of the week you won't regret staying into it.
I've been through a few encampments, and I keep on coming back to this particular program just because of how much it honestly has inspired me to grow. So throughout your time as a student, you may think that it may be too hard for you, or you may not want to continue on, but chances are your flight sergeant, your flight commander, those leaders appointed over you want to see you succeed. So if you're just feeling down, just remember that people want to see you succeed. And ultimately, when you march across the parade fields in your blues in front of your parents or your family, your siblings, that's going to be the most rewarding moment. And also the friends that you make. You know, your roommates, your flight mates, they all become just so close at the end of encampment. And that's really what you should be looking forward to the most. And that's what always inspires me, is just the people that come here, that work here from when I was a student all the way up until now, 7 encampments later. This is really what keeps me going in the program.
So my favorite encampment memory is definitely working with your fellow cadets in your flight and your squadron. Being able to experience the same things that they've gone through and being able to share some of those memories is really a great thing.
My favorite encampment memory is probably getting on the Blackhawks and just feeling the power and what it was like to actually handle real military equipment.
So when I was a basic, I was at Aberdeen, and it was the volleyball championships, and my flight did win, but that doesn't really matter. It started pouring down rain, and it was just, I don't know, the camaraderie between every cadet was just amazing, and that even though we were all wet and soaked, we were all still hyped up, and we had a lot of fun.
Definitely don't procrastinate, and if someone tells you to do something, do it to the best of your ability and do it with haste.
My advice for these cadets would be give 110% in everything you do. It's really easy to kind of slap back and just try and survive, but if you really push yourself, you can get a lot out of this encampment.
So even though encampment is a very intense environment, the only thing that you really have control of is your attitude. So even though you're being put through a very harsh environment and that you're being put through all of this stuff that you've never experienced before, the attitude is the only thing that you can keep up and keep positive even through the hardest times.
Honestly, the tips for success is just to use your resources. So always use your buddy, your roommate, or flight mate, whoever's assigned to you, who is also a student in the flight. Just ask them before you go ask your flight sergeant. If you use those local resources, you can only do nothing but good.
I'm extremely excited to meet all of you, and I assure you we are hard at work to make sure you will have the best experience possible. This encampment will establish the trajectory for the rest of your cadet career and open a door to a world of possibilities in and outside of Civil Air Patrol. You will make friendships that will last a lifetime. Congratulations and good luck, Trailblazers.